Bro, these dudes is like pushing 50 wearing matching outfits. This is like the gayest shit I've ever seen in my life, bro. Can old heads just hang it up, bro? And just let the younger generation have it?
Shut your bitch ass up.
Hugging the block, no hustling's in the heart. It's all good now. For all my bitches tripping and talking dirty, baby girl, don't worry. It's all good now. For all my niggas that's locked away, I pray I see you again. It's all good now. For all my niggas that died, just know your soul lives through mine. God blesses the child.
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and I didn't want to play that whole thing out, even though I know Instagram is probably still gonna ding the video. But that was Ja Rule with a new single, I guess, called It's All Good Now. He released a snippet on Twitter, and I like it. I ain't gonna front it. It's reminiscent of the early 2000s Ja Rule, because that damn sure ain't the same shit he was coming with a couple months ago. That shit was trash. But this sounds good. However, I do have to push back against this. I like Ja Rule. I ain't even gonna front. The song he did with Jay-Z, songs he did with J-Lo, Ashanti. Before 50 Cent came in and crushed his career, everybody was rocking with Ja. People have a short-term memory in the new generation. They've only known 50 Cent, so they think that 50 Cent like crushed them. It was more into it, more of a backstory. And now, while Ja Rule has never been a street nigga per se, he's been affiliated with street niggas. The reason I actually got to push back against this new song that he's put out, because although I didn't play it all the way out, Ja Rule had made a comment sometime last year, well, why does hip hop have an age limit and yada yada yada. And the reason it has an age limit is because this nigga is almost 50, if not 50 years old, still rapping about niggas hugging the block, making moves in the streets like it's 1998 all over again. Meanwhile, it's been about 29 years later. DMX is dead. Jay-Z is 56 years old. It just ain't the 90s no more. And he's not in his 20s. Not only that, he never did no street action. So the fact that he's rapping about immature shit at such an older age, I'm not going to say old age, because if you maintain to keep your body right, 50 ain't really old. However, it's too old to be rapping about shit that you did when you was 24, if you did do it. Now, that's why rap gets a age limit. It has an expiration date, because niggas come in the game wearing immature clothing, talking about immature shit, conducting themselves immaturely, i.e. getting played out of record deals, and then want to get 40, 45, 55, and even 58 years old like Benzino, and still want to rap about pulling jokes and, you know what I'm saying, hitting licks and pushing packs. And it's like, my nigga, first of all, there's an age limit on street shit. Let me just put that out there. While you can be a drug dealer well into your 50s, if not 60s, like El Chapo, the reason there's an age limit for black people in the black art form is because most niggas that commit crime, namely sell drugs or rob niggas, do that out of desperation and a lack of skills in their early years. As a black man, if you not El Chapo or Big Meech, the fuck you still selling drugs for? Like, it don't even make sense. You ain't making that much money. I know a dude from around the way. I went into a corner store. This nigga had a knot of cash, right? You know me, I got a debit card. I'm buying a bag of chips, some shit, maybe a couple cigarettes. Nigga pull out a wad of money. I was like, damn, bro, let me hold something, right? Just joking and shit. And he was like, man, ain't nothing but $3,800. Nigga, that's a myth, right? $3,800. Nigga was like, it took him all month to make. My nigga, you could have got a job working at a restaurant. You would have made the same. If you'd have made a little shy, about $3,200, right? But you could have did that in a safe environment. Didn't have to worry about getting snatched up by the police or shot by one of these hating ass YNs. So, like, it just makes no sense. Not only that, the nigga that was selling the drugs, had a wad of cash, he was like, he older than me. You gotta be about 45. So there's an expiration on the streets if you not El Chapo or Big Meech. Because on the optics, if you're a 42-year-old, let's say you sell quarter bricks, because ain't nobody got kilos, it just looks bad. Especially if you haven't parlayed any of that money into stocks, Bitcoin, a high yielding savings account to compound interest, or a stock portfolio. Like, you just buying shit and you in your 40s selling dope. All it's gonna take is for you to get knocked one time, get back on the streets, and you back to the bricks. Right? You got no job history, no money, no stocks, no bonds, no savings, no nothing. You fucked up. So if you doing shit in the streets and trying to put on an image like Ja Rule was and be a street rapper, right? Or a hardcore rapper, that's what they used to call him. You did street music, it translates the same way. Especially when people know your age. Even if you're a YN, you know Ja Rule is at least 50 years old. Now, he's not 30. He's not 40. Hell, he's not even in his 40s. To be 50 years old, still talking about all the niggas on the block, this, that, that, you look crazy as cat shit. Now, the music is dope. People don't really listen to lyrics. Women gonna like to dance to this, so it might do something. That's the flip side of it. It might actually do something. But this answers the old question of why hip-hop has an age limit. Because most of the rappers that do hip-hop, even the backpack rappers, they started off from an immature perspective. And as an aging man, at a certain age, it just doesn't translate. People always try to make this comparison to rock music and rap. Motley Crue and da-da-da. They're not necessarily rapping about shit that's immature. There are old dope heads. There are old womanizers. There are old drunks. It's not a lot of old niggas pushing packs. They either in jail or have gotten killed. It's not a lot of old gangbangers. Look at Big U. They're in jail or they're dead. See Nipsey. It's not a lot of old niggas that rob people actively. If they rob niggas in their 20s, by the time they 50, they working at a warehouse, Walmart, or some bullshit job, right? So it just doesn't translate in, like, the music is cultural music. So culturally it's gonna reflect, like, the people. And if street niggas have an expiration date, street rappers are gonna have an expiration date. So, but with this, like, I'm not a Ja Rule hater, even though I like 50 Cent. I believe you can like both. So I'm like, I've never been one of those people. Like, I poked fun at Ja Rule because it's funny how 50 Cent did his career, right? But as a music lover, I've always liked Ja Rule. I've respected his shit. That Murderers song that he did with DMX and Jay-Z, shit was classic. The features he did with Jay-Z and DMX, classic shit. Like, I'm not gonna ever take that away from bro. And I'm not a fickle fan or a dick rider. Like, I ain't gonna be like, I like Jenny on the Block with him and Jennifer Lopez. I like the song with Ashanti, No More Rainy Days. I like the song with him and Mary J. Blige. I like his songs, right? Good music is good music, but I will say his street shit, while I like Dow M for Murder, yeah, dog, at 50 years old, it's hanging up time. In any event, if y'all like this, I was about to say, if you like this album, if you like this episode, you know the drill, and a miss out.
No.